What's going on YouTube? It's West Coast Gamers, aka Cali, coming at you guys with Gallop Racer. It should be episode 2. I should have did my introduction episode to show you guys the game, how it's played, all the information if you're not familiar with the series. As a horse racing fan, definitely still my top favorite horse racing game series of all time. I've been playing this since I was literally like probably 10 or 11. Absolutely love it. And we're gonna get into episode day 2, probably episode 2, I would think. Anywho, so we're going to go to the schedule. We don't have any races, so we want to try to get a race. We can request and negotiate 2 races. One race, it depends, it's 10 furlongs. You really don't want to do that. We got a 6 furlong race on turf at Gerbera in Miami. So all these horses obviously already have jockeys on them, so we cannot request them. But there is Keen Account, rank B. It's a 4-year-old colt. And Sheba's got him for us. And we should be able to ride him. Get a good result and put in a good ride. I'll let you handle the next race too. Yeah, you may be given targets in order to ride. If you do not achieve these targets, requests will stop coming in. There's a rare chance to ride a high-ranking horse, so fight to get that request. All right, we have to place over odds. And our evaluation has to consist of an S grade or more. Some of this stuff may seem a little overwhelming, but I promise you it's not. Once you get the hang of it, it's really simple. And I like the interface of this game. Like I said, it's really simple. It's not intimidating. You take a little bit of time to read through everything, and you can really get a handle on things. So we're gonna go ahead and race 6 furlong race on turf. This should be pretty fun. And yeah, like I said, I love this game. Hope you guys will enjoy this series. Like I said, for those of you that are horse racing fans, or if you just enjoy watching my Let's Plays in general. But it's definitely my favorite game. So there will be a lot of this coming out, and Horse Racing Manager 2, but definitely a lot of this. I could binge play this forever. But look at our odds. We are going off at 43-2. We are 14th. This is out of field of 14. We're the long shot, to say the least. So my best bet is to get a good start and try to get Keen Account comfortable, get him comfortable in there towards the front of the pack. As you can see, the 3rd arrow lit up to the right of our horse's name. That shows that we are close to a front runner. If it was the 1st arrow on the left, that means we would be comfortable in the back of the pack. So that's how that works. So we got to get a good start, and we really got to come out swinging, man. We got to get comfortable. If we don't get a good start, we're going to be adjusting, trying to get into a good gate position, and that's when the race is going to be lost. I mean, the race is already going to be hard enough. This is on the hardest difficulty. I wanted to make sure I had a challenge playing this, and you know, we can really grind our way up from, you know, being a beginning jockey with no horses to eventually owning our own and, you know, creating champions, man. Not a good start. So already not off to the greatest start. I'm just going to nudge him just once, just to get his speed up a little bit. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, have him tucked in. Maybe nudge him up a little bit if I can get through there. I don't know what his temperance is, so if I try to nudge him up, he may get a little overeager. Yeah, too fast, too fast. Slow down, there we go. Slow down. All right, so we're not really at the front of the pack like we'd like to be, but we're settled in the middle. We haven't hit our max yet on the blue bar, which shows the horse's content level. We hit it relatively quick because we overexerted him a little too much. And when this field clears, we'll try to make a move. I mean, we just don't want to come in last place if we can avoid it. Horse is wild. He is just all over the place. He doesn't like to be whipped. As you can see, different horses have different characteristics. Some don't mind being put under the whip, and others do. And man, as a long shot, we really came in last. Not much I could do. It was a bad start. We couldn't get settled. We adjusted too much early on, and that's a difference. That's the same in any horse racing game, especially as a jockey. You have evaluation points. You dolts, you're a tragedy on legs. Suck it up or get out of my sight. Oh man, that was bad. But like I said, with any horse racing game, especially in this one, your jockey actually has evaluation points that he earns. So when you do better, your jockey obviously gets better with stats, attributes to help. So It's ironic. Horse Racing Manager 2 is definitely more realistic from a legitimate real life aspect, but in terms of this game, not only can you improve your horse's stats and speed, but you also improve the jockey's evaluation points too, which makes him better on horses he rides. So that's why I really like this game. So that didn't play out too well, obviously, and we're probably not gonna get another good horse to ride. We got a 7 furlong race here at Apricot in Toronto. We have a 10 furlong race here at Orion, and or in Toronto, yeah, Orion track. And then in Miami, Florida, we got 9 furlong. So we're probably gonna hit this 7 again to G3. Not even sure. We might not even qualify for a horse. Yeah, these are higher ranking, higher grade races. Get a good result and put in a good ride. We'll let you handle the next race too. Well, I can decide to do this race and get top 3, or I can take the 10 furlong race, probably on a much easier horse. It's ranked C without harder negotiations, and we don't have to pay to enter. We don't have to pay points, as you can see. So what we have to do is come over odds. I'm gonna do this race. It'd be great to do the higher ranked race, but since we're just starting out, I don't think it's necessary to try to gun for that. We're just not in a position to make that happen yet. So we're gonna go ahead and get to our next race. And there's a lot more stuff you can do. We're not even at the part where, you know, you can obviously start breeding your horses, getting different horses, training them. It's so much more stuff in this game we haven't even gotten close to. This is the beginning to get your feet wet, to kind of get you in the door. So yeah, Holy Soul is our horse. We're at 8 to 1, so not bad in a field of 13. So technically, if I run the race pretty well, we should place better, because look at everybody else's odds. High Fear 7-7, Courtly Club off at 7-2, Kinky Moon 7-4. Those horses are pretty much right there, so we're not too far off in terms of just our odds. Jockey weighs 120, a little bit of weight. Don't know if that really makes a difference or not, but we got a front runner. So let's look at the field here. And like I said, this game is really cool. It's really cool for a game that was made back in like 2003, I think. It's still a really cool and awesome horse racing game. The customization for your horses are awesome. All the different coats, you can get the blinkers, tape, everything. So really love it. Holy Soul, one at 8 to 1. All we gotta do, I think, is place better than what our odds currently are, and if we're able to do that, then we can put ourselves in a good position to make something happen. 10 furlongs though, so we're going all the way around. Try to get a good start. It can be a little tough. Not a great start. We're a front runner. I'm gonna nudge him once. Hope he doesn't go too fast. He's not over eager. And she was. Okay, we're just gonna get him right behind left rear of this horse and have him kind of settle in. Or have her settle in, excuse me. And yeah. And some of you may wonder why some of these tracks are counterclockwise. I actually don't know. It's like all these tracks, except for the ones in Japan, are US based tracks, and half of them are counterclockwise. So I don't know. I'm sure it's because the game is made in Japan. I'm pretty sure that plays some sort of role in it, because all these tracks should be counterclockwise. Any track that's in the US should be counterclockwise, but half of them are clockwise. So I don't know what that's about. But regardless, it's not really a big deal. Just deciding. I mean, we're just, you know, happy to be playing the game here. And I don't think we've hit our max yet, so the horse could be comfortable. We haven't exerted too much energy, so in terms of our stamina, we should have a lot to go. And like I said, we're sitting at 8 to 1, so we just got to get going at the right time. Hopefully the field leaves us some space to roll, because usually they just kind of bunch up. Okay, get up there. Get up there. Okay, 3 furlongs. We gotta get going now, because if we don't, we'll get left behind. And it's a long curb. Not gonna put him under the whip yet. I'll put her under the whip yet. All right, let's go. We're not. I don't know if we're covering ground, man. We got a lot of stamina to roll. Okay, he's got a little go in him. She's got a little go in her. May have gotten her going a little too late. Or maybe the rest of the field was just faster. I feel like that was a pretty fast field. She had plenty of stamina to go, but we'll see what our evaluation tells us. We came in 12th, so definitely much worse than we were supposed to. She was a front runner too. You also got to remember that if you don't put your horse in the position that they like to be in, that also plays a factor in how your race turns out. And they show you, I forgot to show you guys this. does show you the winners, how much they pay off, their odds, all that good stuff. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. I really like that. Like I said, it's for it to be so kind of appealing to everybody. I would say kids, even people older like me, it still has a great layout. If you're older, it can still appeal to you. If you're, you know, younger like I used to be, you can. You adult, you're a tragedy. Yeah, we definitely were supposed to come better than 8th. The field wasn't bad, but the start was terrible. Position, of course, was terrible. The spurt inconsistency was not good. So we're not doing too well. This is on hard. I used to play this game only on normal, so it is a little bit more challenging, obviously, but that's why I wanted to do it. Because if it was, it's just a little too easy on normal. So on hard, there is a difficulty. It's the hardest the game can get, and you really got to grind for every race, every position, every point. So I like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do another race. I want to try to at least do 3 to 5 races per video, depending. Kind of the same deal I do in the Horse Racing Manager 2. All these races we have to negotiate for, and we are in what month? We're in March, I think. I think we're in March. I'm not even entirely sure. But yeah, there's nothing here. We'll have to negotiate all these races, and you know, we might be able to get in this race. Test on Pure Night. Probably 4,000 points. Let's give it a shot. Let's see. Speed isn't great. Stamina's subpar. I'm not sure what we'll do. I'm not sure what we will do here. But let me go ahead and look at each horse's stats right quick as we try to decide what we're gonna do. Let's see. I'm not sure. No, let's give it a shot. Let's go ahead and try to race on this horse. Let's try to race on Pure Night. Give him a shot. Spend 4,000 of our points. Oh, we don't even pass the qualifications. I forgot. You got to be able to negotiate and have the points for it. We have the points, but we don't have the actual stats for it. So I wonder, in terms of our jockey evaluation, is there anything we can do to change that? Yeah, we're still forgot. There is a ranking for the there's jockey rankings. I forgot. Here's the map. You can go to info office, which I'm pretty sure it shows you where you're ranked amongst other jockeys and trainers. Let's see. Where's it at? Jockey results. Here we go. Yeah, Harris is number 1. Ross is number 2. Bates is number 3. They've already earned $12,000 with 2 wins and 1 place. And like I said, we are at the way bottom. Oh, we're at 40. We're not too bad, but we're down here. So I really like that. It's competitive amongst jockeys, obviously, which is awesome. Earnings and all that stuff. So like I said, it's really it's an awesome game, man. Considering when it was made and that it can appeal to everybody. You know, some people may say it's a little bit more on the childish side, but it has everything that a realistic horse game would have. I mean, essentially has the same stuff that Horse Racing Manager 2 has, maybe just without the additional stuff in terms of budgets and you know, hiring staff, but it's on the same level. So there's not a race for us to do this week, so we're gonna go ahead and go to next week, see if we can get one more race done. And let's see, schedule. There we go. We got a G3 and a G2. I'm pretty sure the G3, the grade 3 race, will be easier for us to do, and it's 9 furlongs. So we got 2 horses that we could test, which we probably wouldn't even get to anyways. Now we got 1 horse that we have been requested to ride, Fresh Singer. Speed is at 62, braking is only at 20, so that means the gate's going to be terrible. Temperament's only at 15, so he's not going to be too easy to control, but the good thing is he does like to be in the back of the pack. Personally, in all of my games, I like to chill in the back. I like to come down the stretch and be a little behind as opposed to being in front and burning out, yada, yada, yada. I like to make that run, so we're going to ride Fresh Singer in the grade 3 race here at March in Miami. Or in Miami. The race name is March. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And this will be the last one for this video. I hope you guys are enjoying. Like I said, game's really fun. Really fun. I tried Gallop Racer 2006, and that one just, it lacked so much stuff. There was hardly half of this stuff in there. The season mode wasn't even season mode. It's just like you breed horses and try to make a champion. You couldn't pick a jockey or anything. So we're sitting at 10-7. We're 9th out of a field of 14. We need to do good, but good thing is, like I said, a horse likes to sit in the back of the pack. So as long as I get a decent start, or even a bad one, I can just chill. I can chill, and yeah, we can make that happen. So let's go ahead and get this race popping. Good start is the key. We get a good start, we're all right. And we are going clockwise on this one. Okay, not a bad start, which is good actually in this case. Like I said, we can just chill, and hopefully the horse shouldn't be over eager to want to pass anybody. And we're just gonna leave him right here, as opposed to Horse Racing Manager 2, where you have to worry about resistance and wind. That's not a factor in here. So we're gonna chill. He likes to be in the very back of the pack, so this is good position. And like I said, hopefully we can just make a really good run. I might have to get going a little earlier than usual. Usually the AI get their horses going at around the 2.5 furlong mark. I'm gonna try to get him under the reins heavy, about 3.5 to 3, as long as we got the stamina, which this is a pretty short track, so we should have the stamina. Okay, I'm gonna just nudge him once. It's not going too fast, still going at a pretty decent rate. You see the blue is cool, the red is a little fast. So we've hit max already, so I want to kind of settle him down and get him right here. Get him under the reins again just a little bit. And they're moving. And now it's time for us to go. 2.7 furlongs. We can make it run.
2 furlongs to go.
Maneuverability in this game sometimes sucks, but we can make a move. Don't know if we got the speed, though. Okay, I like how he's running. Not running bad, not running bad. All right. We got the stamina to roll, and I hope we finished. Did we finish 9th? We actually finished 9th. Gosh dang it. One more place and we could have finished 8th, which is what we probably needed for over odds. So Sheba's going to be mad. Oh, I actually reached our goal. All right. So as long as we didn't come below our position, that we were good. So start was not bad. The feel was good. Like I say, he was at the back of the pack and I have to adjust. When I told him to get it up a little bit, he listened. Surprisingly, his ranking said that he wasn't going to listen and be good with that, but he was. So position was good, spurt not bad, and the consistency throughout the race is pretty solid. So we got 1,300 points. Now Bay says, well, not bad, you're just kicking off, so I'll let you off, but I expected you to keep working harder, aim harder, as always. So that wasn't a bad showing. I think maybe if I would have gotten going a little bit sooner, I got going really right around the three furlong mark. I probably should have really started going heavy at 3.5. We would have had enough stamina just to probably catch another 2 or 3 horses at the end. So you see our jockey points, so we're good. Our eval still at 1. We still have a long way to go with that. As you can see, I don't even know if I can apply eval points, or if it's just, oh, it shows you how many points you got to your next level. So I got 3,000 total points to get to level 2. I have 640 points left to go to get my start up, and another 200 points for field. So depending on how you run your races and how good you are at certain attributes during the race, that applies to how well your jockey level can increase and go up. You see, you got special skills, you see your tactics, your preferred distance, your pace, all that stuff. So it's a lot of good things. We're at 44 now. We were at 40, so we're really dropping. Anywho, guys, that's going to do it. It's Gallop Racer 2004 action. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, remember, if you did, please smash that like button. Of course, subscribe to this channel if you're new for more action. Gallop Racer 2004 Horse Racing Manager 2 and other games. Appreciate all the support you may show on these videos. And feel free to comment or not. It's up to you. No pressure, no rush, no stress, none of that. Hope you all enjoyed, and we will be back with episode or day 3 here in Gallop Racer. So that is going to do it, man. West Coast Gamers, aka Cali Sounds. Next time, hope you all have a great and